Yes, Your Honor. People call Lynn Stark to the stand.
Lynn Stark, please follow me. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly affirm the testimony you're about to give will faithfully and truthfully conform to the facts and rules of the mock trial competition?
I do.
State your name and your last for the record.
Lynn Stark, S-T-A-R-K.
Thank you.
Your Honor, before we begin, the defense would like to request a time check as to how much time is remaining for closing argument.
Defense has 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining on closing argument.
Thank you.
At this time, may the people ask for a time check.
Prosecution has 5 minutes and 48 seconds remaining on closing argument.
Thank you. May I proceed, Your Honor?
You may.
Good morning, Ms. Stark.
Good morning.
Please introduce yourself to the court.
My name is Lynn Stark. I'm 25 years old and I'm originally from Pantera.
And why did you come to the United States?
I came to the U.S. on a TBD2 work visa to support my family. I wanted to eventually be able to make enough money to bring them to the U.S. with me. Since the economy of Pantera is horrible, I knew there were no real job opportunities for me there.
Now, do you know the defendant, Cameron Aubrey?
Yes.
Could you please identify her for the court?
Ms. Aubrey is sitting at the end of defense counsel table wearing a blue shirt.
At this time, may the record reflect that the witness has correctly identified the defendant.
The record will so reflect.
Now, Ms. Stark, how did you meet the defendant?
I first met Ms. Aubrey for an interview in simulation for the full-time position as chef at Pantera.
And where did you live while you worked at Taste of Pantera?
Upon hiring, Ms. Aubrey had to live in the remote restaurant.
May the witness approach the exhibits.
Yes.
Please describe your room above the restaurant.
Here was a corner of the bar windows where my cot was. Opposing that corner on the bottom right-hand side was the restroom where I washed all my clothes. The room was dingy and smelled like mildew. The walls had community and there was limited furniture in there. And if you look at the first part of this exhibit, you'll see the self-locking stairwell door open up to the room.
And did the defendant ever mention this self-locking door to you?
Ms. Aubrey said something about a self-locking door and that should remain open. She also showed me a key underneath the dresser that I could use to unlock it.
You may be seated. Ms. Stark, is this exhibit a true and accurate representation of Taste of Pantera and your room above it?
Yes.
At this time, the people move Exhibit A into evidence.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Exhibit A is submitted.
Ms. Stark, what were your working hours at Taste of Pantera?
I worked from 7:30 a.m. to around midnight Mondays to Saturdays, and although Sundays was supposed to be my days off, Ms. Aubrey forced me to work as well. I was working 90 hours per week.
And did you ever take any breaks?
I rarely took any breaks.
And why is that?
I was taking a 5-minute break when someone was screaming at me and threatened to fire me, so I stopped trying because I was scared it was going to be so.
And how much were you paid for your work?
$400 to $500 each month.
And did you ever speak to the defendant about your pay?
Yes, once, but she said that my current pay was going to the same for further notice.
If you didn't like your working conditions, why did you not look for another job?
Since Ms. Aubrey taking my visa and passport the day I started working with Pantera, I knew I couldn't apply to any other jobs in the U.S.
I would like to direct your attention to the night of March 9th, 2016. Do you recall this night?
Of course.
Please recall for the court what you remember happening as you closed the restaurant for the night.
That was the night that I asked Ms. Aubrey if I could go to Pantera for a few days since my sister was dying.
Is this all you asked for from the defendant?
I also asked her for my visa and passport back.
And how did the defendant respond to your requests?
Ms. Aubrey was furious with me. She denied both my requests and told me that I wasn't allowed to leave under any circumstances.
What happened then?
I went up to the room to cool off, and Ms. Aubrey slammed the stairwell door behind me.
Did the defendant say anything at this point?
Yes, through the door, Ms. Aubrey yelled, "You better get comfortable in there. It's gonna be a while before you can go anywhere."
Now, the following morning, March 10th, what occurred when you went downstairs to begin your work?
I went downstairs to work, but the stairwell door was locked.
What did you do next?
I went back to my room to get the key, but when I looked underneath the dresser, it was gone.
What do you mean by gone?
I kept the key in the same place for months, the same place Ms. Aubrey put it when she first showed me the room. On March 9th, it was there as always. The following morning, March 10th, it was gone.
What did you do when you realized you were trapped?
I banged those stairwell doors as loud as I could, and I cried for someone to help me.
Were you eventually released?
Yes, half an hour later, Ms. Aubrey came in and locked the door.
And did the defendant say anything at this point?
Miss Aubrey taunted me, said, "Missing your key," and laughed at me as she walked away.
I'd like to direct your attention to Exhibit B. Do you know what this exhibit is?
Yes.
Please tell for the court what you know it is.
It's a copy of the note that I wrote and gave to Officer West.
Thank you, Ms. Stark. No further questions, Your Honor.
Cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. May I inquire?
Yes.
Good evening, Miss Stark.
Good morning.
Before working at Tantera, you worked at a hotel, correct?
Yes.
At this job, you got laid off, true?
Yes, because it became overstaffed.
And when you were laid off, you needed a job to maintain your temporary work visa, correct?
Yes.
It was crucial that you find any job or you would be deported. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's true.
So then you responded to an advertisement for a chef position at Taste of Tantera, correct?
Yes.
This ad stated it was looking for a chef who must be willing and able to work hard in a fast-paced environment. True?
Yes, as I was a man.
And at the time you decided to apply for the position, you had no prior experience in the restaurant industry, correct?
No, I learned all my cooking from home.
But after a cooking simulation, you were hired, true?
Yes.
Moving further, you claim that work at the restaurant made you suffer from anxiety and depression, correct?
Yes, Miss Aubrey's treatment didn't help with that.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is being non-responsive. Move to strike after yes.
Everything after yes is stricken as non-responsive.
But Miss Stark, meanwhile, back home in Tantera, you had an elderly mother and a dying sister you had to care for, true?
Yes, also my niece.
So you had stress coming from a lot of different directions. Isn't that right?
Yes, Miss Aubrey was still stressed.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is being non-responsive. Move to strike after yes.
Everything after yes is stricken as non-responsive.
Moreover, you claim Karen would not let you leave the property during working hours, correct?
Yes.
However, at the end of each month, you and Frankie Lyman would walk to the store to transfer money to your mother in Tantera, correct?
Miss Aubrey had Frankie escort me here.
Allow me to direct you back to my question. It called for a yes or no answer. At the end of the month, you and Frankie Lyman would walk to the store to transfer money to your mother in Tantera, yes or no?
Yes, Frankie accompanied me.
Moving further, upon moving into the apartment, Cameron made a key available to you, correct?
Yes.
And up until March 9th, this key gave you the ability to leave or stay in the apartment, true?
It did when I wasn't working, but I was working most of the time.
So that's a yes.
Yes.
So besides to transfer money to your mother in Tantera, you chose to stay in the apartment because there was nowhere to go in that isolated neighborhood, correct?
I rarely had any time to leave. No.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is being non-responsive. My question called for a yes or no answer.
Overruled.
Yes or no, Ms. Stark? You chose to stay at Taste of Tantera because there was nowhere to go in that isolated neighborhood, correct?
No, I had no other options.
Objection, Your Honor. Unfair extrapolation. Directing court and counsel's attention to the bottom of page 27, line 51, and the top of page 28, lines 1 and 2, where it reads, "After hours, I had not much time to even get a good night's sleep, and there was nowhere to go for me in that isolated neighborhood anyway." So, Ms. Stark, you chose to stay at Taste of Tantera because there was nowhere to go in that isolated neighborhood, correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
Re-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. May I proceed?
You may.
Ms. Stark, why were you never able to leave the restaurant except to transfer money to your family?
I was constantly working. Miss Aubrey hardly let me have any time off.
Thank you, Ms. Stark. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Stark. You may stand up. Mr. Munch, you have the next witness also.